Y'all, this is a $1.50 cake mix and a tub of frosting, and I turned it into a bakery style lemon cake with bakery style frosting. Were you aware that you could take a regular cake mix and a regular tub of frosting and make them taste better than homemade or better than a bakery? I didn't know that either, so I'm going to give that a try today and see if what I've been seeing online is true. Are you ready? Let's go. 1 cake mix in the bowl. Mine calls for 1 cup of water, so instead of 1 cup of water, I'm going to use 1 cup of whole milk. My box calls for 3 large eggs. Instead, I'm going to use 4 large eggs. Crack those right in there. My box calls for ½ a cup of vegetable oil, but the recipe I saw said to use 2 sticks, which is a cup of melted butter. So that's what this is. I'm putting that right in there. And that's usually where people stop to jazz up a boxed cake mix. But I also saw a chef say that you can add in some vanilla paste. I don't have any, so I'm going to add in a little bit of vanilla, just a touch. And the chef said to also add in some salt, a pinch of salt, to balance everything out, she said. And because mine is a lemon cake, I've decided to add in some lemon zest. I don't have a fresh lemon, so I'm going to use this product right here. And it's a wet lemon zest. So I'll just squirt a little bit of that in there. And now it says to mix it up, and it's going to be a lot thicker than it would be from just using the box mix ingredients. Wow, they're not kidding. Look how thick that is. It's very thick. Wow, this is really thick. So I'll get that into the pan the best I can. I lightly sprayed my pan with Pam cooking spray that has the flour in it. It's supposed to bake 21 to 26 minutes. The chef I watched says that if you use a toothpick test, then that means that your cake has been in the oven too long probably, and should just use the touch test. I'm also going to use this as the frosting instead of making homemade. And this chef is also a mom, so she knows that sometimes you have to take shortcuts. But she also said that you can make this taste more like bakery or homemade by just doing the following. So I'm going to take this and put this into this bowl, and she said to whip it until you have peaks. You have peaks? Why, yes, it does. She also added in a little bit of salt. She said that that would balance it out. So I'm just going to put in a little bit of salt. And she also added in some vanilla paste. I don't have any, so I'm going to just add this vanilla. Now to hers, she also added, she was using a vanilla frosting, so she added some lemon juice. Since this is a lemon cake and I'm using lemon icing, I'm going to use this product and put a little bit of this product in there. It's wet and it's a refrigerated product, so I'm just going to put some of that in there. I might have to put some lemon juice in there too. We'll see. So I'm going to mix this up. I am going to put in a little bit of lemon juice. Look at that. It's not even yellow anymore like this was. So this is what the original frosting looked like when I got it out of here. It's yellow. And then this is what the frosting looks like now. See the difference? So now I'm going to taste the difference. All right, and now I'll taste this one. World of difference. This one stays on the tongue a little bit more, and it's got a more concentrated lemon taste to it, and it's so super duper creamy. This is really good. I had mine in there for 23 minutes, and I'm going to do the poke test. She says it should spring back, and it is. And it's also pulling away from the pan, so I know that it is done. So now it has to cool, and then I'll frost it. Cake is all cooled off, so I'll go ahead and put this frosting on it. It's so light. I can see the lemon zest in there. Kind of makes it prettier. Let's give this a taste. Oh my goodness, it's so soft. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to taste it without the frosting. See what it tastes like just on its own. It's very, very light, but very, very, very moist. I always thought, because I read somewhere that if you use vegetable oil in a cake, that it makes the cake more moist. Because, you know, vegetable oil doesn't turn into a solid. But I was wrong. This butter substituted for the vegetable oil, wow, it makes it very moist, very dense, but very light. You all, you need to make that. Yum, really yum. Oh my goodness, that frosting. As always, you can find the full recipe pinned in the comments or in the video description.